how's it going? I wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit and to maybe clear the air on something. And you know, I got a comment. I realized after reading that comment that maybe I'm not being clear on certain things. I got a comment that pretty much said, hey, you need to clean up your channel, you're doing too many different things, you're doing lighthearted things with heavy things, and you know, you got a good heart, but essentially your channel could use some help. And so I'm going to just clear the air, and I wasn't going to say anything about this. I was just going to let it roll off my shoulders. But when I got the comment, I was like, oh crap, how many other viewers are feeling this way and not saying something? First off, I have been on YouTube since, I can't remember, I need to look at my old channel. So it was either 2013, definitely since 2014. This channel has been here since the end of May 2014, or it was the beginning of June. I believe it's the end of May, like May 20 something. And April of 2015 was when I started dyeing my hair red. People will say, why don't you just do just your redheaded stuff? Well, I didn't start this channel just for redheaded stuff. The redheaded stuff came after the fact. I've always wanted to be a redhead, well, at least for many years I wanted to be a redhead, and it has only been these past 2 years that I've actually been one. This channel was not based off of me doing red hair dye videos. So this channel in particular, this particular channel, not my old channel, is about my journey and my journey to finding myself and my journey to knowing who I am at the core without the conditionings of other people. And I'm taking you along with me. A lot of my videos I know are probably more for me than they were for you, and so I do post my lighthearted red hair dyeing videos, but I also do post some of the things that press on my heart and that have me questioning things, or things that I have found, or things that I have realized, and sometimes they are heavy stuff. So I apologize for the whiplash that some of you guys might see me in a happier state and then to be in a sad state. You know, for the most part, I'm a pretty happy person. I've got a pretty happy disposition. I tend to look at things through a positive outlook. I do try to keep things realistic though, but I do try to lean on the positive and the hopeful. You know, but I am human and I go through experiences, and I do understand that I am trying to figure out who I am, and in that process I am going to go through certain pains and certain hardships and things that are going to refine me and to help me become a better person. And the only time I ever really post heavy things are when I feel compelled to post them. I do not sit around and going, oh, you know, I should post something today. What should I talk about? Normally when I do that, when I am kind of tired of maybe just doing red hair stuff or just doing makeup stuff, I'll do something like a story, or I'll do a tag or something like that to kind of switch things up a little bit. But when I talk about the heavy stuff, it's because I feel compelled to do so. It's not because I just am thinking of the worst, heaviest things to talk about and putting that upon you. It's because something has happened that I have realized, and I feel it necessary to tell you guys, for whatever reason that is. Now, if you know, I do not come to you scripted. I come to you off the cuff, and I tell you exactly what is on my mind and my heart. I do not come to you with a script to try to make me sound better or anything like that. If you want more of a script, go on my blog. My blog is like proofread a million times and it still has errors and it still doesn't sound perfect. Whatever. I also take into consideration when I post to you guys my audience. And the fact is, I do not know who my audience is. And so therefore, I do not talk about many things that I'm going through, or many things that I feel are precious within me, because I do not know the audience. I do not know who watches my videos. I can look at the stats on YouTube and be like, okay, so the general age of the people that check my videos are between this age, and it's mainly women. But I don't know who you are. I don't know what life you've lived. I don't know the journey that you're on. And so therefore, I come to you a lot of times very vague with certain things, because what I went through to get to an understanding that I have is going to be different than how you would reach that understanding. So I come to you with a vague, kind of a vague way of looking at it so that you can hopefully put yourself in that situation or your life experiences in that situation and go, okay, that works. Now, to not know exactly who my audience is a blessing and a curse. The blessing is that I feel like I can be more open. The curse is that I feel like I can't be fully open. I do know that many personal people in my life watch my videos. I created this person to allow me a free space to be open about who I am and to allow me a free space to grow and to take you along with me. But there still are people who know me personally, who know me by my real name, who watch this, that I worry will see and will come to conclusions of their own that something is amiss about me or like what's really going on or whatever and whatnot. So that's the balance I have to go with, and that's the balance that I have. And so therefore when I come to you guys with a heavy video, it's because I literally feel compelled to do it for no other reason than that, because of you, my audience. I do not know if you're my mom watching this. I do not know if you are a 14-year-old girl who lives in Timbuktu who is watching this. I do not know if you are a man living in Africa watching this. I do not know. And that's why I keep things the way that I do. And that's why I go really with the heart. And that's why I come to you guys with my heart. Because that way I can at least end my video and say, okay, I've said everything that I felt I needed to say. But I do understand that being raw and being real and being vulnerable to an extent is not what people want to see, and I get it. There are people that I have unsubscribed to and I've unfollowed on Facebook and unfollowed on social media because they post things that I cannot handle, that are too heavy for me. And I apologize if I'm ever that kind of a person to you, that if I post things that are too heavy for you. That's never my intention to be like super heavy and super dreary, because I really am a positive person. But again, I am human and I go through human things, and I tell you guys because we're all human. So like, why not share these experiences with each other? And maybe it's me because I like knowing the experiences that people go through to find the understandings that they have found. So maybe that's me, and maybe I just assume everyone's like that. But if that isn't something that you're into, I apologize. But that is why I post what I post and when I post. So I don't have a set schedule for a reason, except for my hair washing videos. You know, you'll get one Tuesday and Saturday. But other than that, I'm pretty open, and this is kind of how I've set my channel. I'm not here to compete with anyone here on YouTube. I am here to be me. So anyways, if you have any questions or comments, let me know down below, and thank you all for watching. Catch you on the flip. Bye guys.